that you please rise, remove your caps and face beyond the center field wall and face the flag as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
And a good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking live at Lady Canes Field here in Americus, Georgia. Non-conference softball action coming your way here this afternoon. The visiting Falcons from the University of Montevallo in town to take on the Georgia Southwestern State University Lady Hurricanes. A quick look at your team comparison coming into tonight, or this afternoon's doubleheader. Should be a good one, and we're glad you can join us here this afternoon. We're about to send it down to the field. And to the leadoff batter for the Falcons, you heard it, number 12, it's Brooke Ingram. Georgia Southwestern starting pitcher here in the opener, Zoe Willis, number 19. The freshman, as that one is fouled away. Well, we hope it'll hold up, but it's been a nice afternoon, potentially here for some softball if the rain will stay away. That was forecasted for later this afternoon. Overcast skies, a nice little breeze. Your game time temperatures in Americus, 79 degrees. Wind is wind blowing at 12 miles an hour when it gets going. You'll see the flags out there in center field if we take a look at our home plate cam. Another 1-2 pitch here coming from Willis. Just underway, fouled off again. Good at bat. Hanging tough for the Falcons. Brooke Ingram. Ingram comes in to Today's doubleheader with a 389 batting average. She has started now 14 of the 24 games for the Falcons this spring. And she's fouled off a couple from Willis. This one's going to find its way up the middle. Ground ball single to get things started for the visiting Falcons here this afternoon. Number 21, Kinley Adams, is at the plate. 21st start out of the Falcons' 24 games now. Leads the team with a .441 batting average. Diving effort made in center field to rob her of a single. That's preseason all-conference selection Allie Murdoch making the diving stab, and we'll see if we can get you a second look at that one here in a moment. One away, runner still at first base. That line drive single unable to fall. Good speed and a good defensive play by the Lady Hurricanes. This one's going to get past the catcher and to the backstop. So runner advances to second. Also, fans, don't forget, if you are a numbers person or like to follow your favorite player or team, live stats broadcast of today's doubleheader is also available. You can find that, all of the links for today, on our website, gswcanes.com. gswcanes.com. I apologize, I'll be kind of coughing in and out here, a little bit battling those allergies. Popped up in the infield, foul territory. Kersey's got it just in front of the bag at first. Two away, runner still at second. There for a strike. Evens the count up at 1-1. Starting pitcher is Zoe Willis, a freshman from Pine Mountain, Georgia, Harris County product. Fouled off. And Willis will have a little bit of room to play around here with a 1-2 count as the sun peeks out a little bit here. Lady Canes Field. Again, as I mentioned, you can see the flags in center. When it's rolling, it's up to about 12 miles an hour. It looks like it's blowing across from right to left on your screen. That one a good spot, just missed. A little bit low for a ball, 2-2. Willis delivers. 2-2 pitch, foul, left field side. Down the line, stays in the ballpark. Foul ball keeps the count even at 2-2. That one's foul ball left third base side, just over the fence beyond the GSW dugout, which is on the third base side. And another foul ball. They've had to do some running, shag down all these foul offs by the Falcons here in the first. Two offering just a little bit off the plate according to the home plate umpire. And the count runs full. Rock in the delivery. Another foul ball. This one actually out of the park, so roll in some new ones to blue. Number 14 at the plate for the Falcons is Sierra Easterwood, the junior from Cullman, Alabama, transfer from Central Alabama Community College. And that time, she got her. A strikeout for Willis to end the inning. She had to battle to do it, but she got the inning-ending K. That'll do it. Leadoff runner gets aboard, but nothing doing for the Falcons in the first. Will Lady Canes head to the dugout, grab the sticks for the first time this afternoon when we return. You're watching Georgia Southwestern State University softball here on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network. Let's take a look here if we can. I think we've got it queued up for you. Had to get a little help in that inning. A defensive gem in the outfield by Allie Murdoch. We'll give you a look at that one here. Our first highlight replay as we get ready to go to break. And this is the strikeout that ended the inning for Willis.
Baseball team as they lead 14-6 in the top of the fifth. A fifth inning home run from John.
There we go.
Sutton has just given him the cycle for the game. And only the top of the fifth inning, he was 4 for 4. Leading off for the Hurricanes, shortstop number 22, Kimmy Singer.
Back here at Lady Canes Field, bottom of the first. Kimmy Singer will get things rolling for the Lady Hurricanes here this afternoon. And the lefty steps in. Singer making her 14th start. She has started all 14 games. The freshman from Clearwater, Florida. Swing and a miss on that one. Singer batting .281 this season. 9 walks, 4 strikeouts. Fouled off. Third base side, they've been staying busy with foul balls on that side, and the bullpen for both teams is set up just on the other side of the fence. out of your just out of your shot in shallow left field, or opposite shallow left field, I guess you could say. That one a ball, even the count at 2-2. Pitchers have been over there. A couple of ladies from both teams warming up in that bullpen area. 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss, and Singer goes down on strikes.
Now batting, second baseman number 1, J.C. Johns.
That'll bring up J.C. Johns, the second baseman for Georgia Southwestern. Freshman from Haihara, Georgia. Johns, .250 batting average. That one misses for a ball. .250 batting average, just her 5th start. Just a few at bats so far this spring as she's earned herself a spot in the starting lineup for Coach Levering today. Perhaps coming at the righty from Montevallo with a steady dose of left-handed batters. Checks the sign, now will rock and deliver. That one just misses. And John stays alive to get a 2-2 count. Michael McMillan, the starting pitcher for Montevallo this afternoon. Swing and a miss, and she's rolling. Back-to-back strikeouts for the Falcons starter.
Now batting, left fielder number 21, Kayla Kerr.
McMillan comes in with making her 9th start of the spring. Ground ball pops up and will find its way into shallow left center field. Air charge to the third baseman on that one.
Number 19, Zoe Willis.
That one just a little bit low for a ball. Didn't miss by much. McMichael again making her 9th start, her 13th appearance. She has 4 complete games, which leads the Falcons pitching staff. 2 shutouts to her credit. Fouled off behind home plate, just up and over our press box area here. 48 and a third innings pitch. There we go. I got it out. This one popped up again. Foul. Closer to the Montevallo dugout this time. 48 and a third innings pitch, 49 hits, 31 runs, 28 of which were earned, 28 walks, 37 strikeouts coming in 48 and a third innings for the starting pitcher. That one misses for a ball, and the count will go to 1-2, or excuse me, 2-2 rather. Pulling double duty here on the scoreboard, so I apologize if I was a pitch off there. Opponents are batting .261 against McMillan coming in. She's got a 4-2 record and a 5.21 ERA. That one a hard hit ball. Third baseman can't come up with that one as well. And suddenly the Lady Hurricanes have 2 runners on. Wood at the plate. Dangerous hitter for the Lady Hurricanes. 302 batting average. As we take a look at that last play, the hit to third baseman kind of kicked up to her towards her left shoulder, as you can see. Oops. This one was fouled off as we were back to live action. Count is 2-1. Three and one. Well, free pass here would make things very interesting for GSW in the first. But a ground ball back up the middle for a base hit will work too. They'll send the runner from third. Here's the throw. It looks like it's going to be in time. Does a good job of blocking the plate. And they are going to count the run because he's going to say the catcher was blocking the plate on that call, so they're going to let the run count. No out. The hit from Wood brings in a run, and they'll have a little chat about that. That could be a big play in the game here, just to hear in the early going, setting the pace and the tone for the whole game. You get up what should potentially be an inning-ending out, and no runs now could open up the floodgates into 2, 3, 4 runs, depending on what GSW's hottest hitter can do in Lauren Kersey. The strike call on that one on the outer edge, right about knee high. This one a little squibber that the first baseman will have and easily make it over to the bag. So the damage was held to just the one run, but it does give the Lady Hurricanes an early lead in this one. They leave a couple runners on, but take the lead 1-0. We'll be back here in a moment on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network.
No belts and hoses, not X and O's. I do O2 sensors and not defenses. Yeah, I make a right call to keep your car in the game. Don't even need a playbook, it's all in my brain. Fuel injectors, alternators, radiators too. It's who I am, it's what I do. Never know how. Never know how.
Getting ready to start the second inning here from Lady Canes Field. Quick peek look at the starting pitcher again for Georgia Southwestern, Zoe Willis. She's making her 7th appearance. This is her 5th start of the spring. She has 1 complete game, 28 and a third innings pitched, 21 hits, 13 runs, 11 of which have been earned, 7 walks to 31 strikeouts. That one in there for a strike. That's 31 strikeouts in 28 and a third for Willis. She has a 3-1 record and a 2.72 ERA. Ball and a strike now to the Falcons' leadoff batter here in the second, number 10, Mariel Bertolsi from Italy. Transferred from, or came in from Lathrop in California. Trek across country to play for the Falcons. And a 2-1 count that she'll get here from Willis. Hard hit ball, but pulled foul. Third base side. Bertossi 23rd game that she's been in this spring, 19th start. She's got a .250 batting average, 3 home runs, which ranks second on the team, and 8 runs driven in. 6 walks go with the 13 strikeouts, which is a team lead. Going to run the count full here as I catch back up. Overcast skies. Again, rain in the forecast for 3-4 o'clock hour in that range. So hopefully they can still get in a double play, and perhaps the weather person will be a little bit off in their hourly forecast. Payoff pitch, hard hit ball, dead center, or just to the left center field, in front of the warning track. Murdoch has it for the out.
Now batting center fielder number 00, Avery Linton.
And there's one away. Willis gets the sign, checks the wristband, and gets ready to fire. One away here. Popped up. Might stay in the ballpark. Nope. In the bleachers, just behind the backstop. There are bleachers. Well, you can kind of see in the left portion of your screen the first base side, the visitors' side where the bleachers begin, and there's also the same exact setup on the third base side here. Ooh, hit by the pitch. Runner will make her way to first.
Now batting first baseman number 23, Lauren Higginbotham.
Number 23, Lauren Higginbotham. 20th game she's played in this spring, 16th start. She's driven in 18 runs, which is tied for the team lead, batting .357. Excuse me. In there for a strike. Big cut, swing, and a miss, and now Willis has got some room to maneuver. 0-2 to Higginbotham. Popped popped up out of play first base side over the Montevallo dugout. There's a busy public road that runs parallel to the first baseline here at Lady Canes Field. That's probably maybe between this one, a hard hit ball, but Kerr's got room on. Oh! She comes up to the fence and is unable to get it under control. Runner will end up batter ends up at second. Runner advances to third, as you can see. Perhaps the wind played a little bit with that one. Kerr kept drifting back. Looked like she picked it up right away off the bat, but then when she got to the warning track, maybe felt that fence closing in, and by the time she made contact with the fence, the ball popped out of her glove, or off her glove anyway, and in. So they'll give an error to Kerr. Out and left. Runners are at first and second. That one in there for a strike as we get back to our outfield cam. So both teams have had their struggles in the fielding department early on. Line drive. Foul stays in the ballpark, but to the right of the bag, and Kersey over at first. Well, she's out in front 0-2. End of the bat. Man, these Falcons do a good job to stay alive. Another pitch there, just able to just flick the bat at it and get a look at another one. Gabrielle Guinness, the batter for Montevallo. 0-2 pitch from Willis. Swing and a miss. Big strike out there.
Now batting shortstop number 15, Hannah Carey.
Two away. Hannah Carey, the batter, number 15. Carey is appearing in her 22nd game of the spring. 16 starts to her credit. Pulled foul off the netting that's right in front of the GSW dugout. Was over their heads as the netting extends up several extra feet. But a bullet nonetheless off the bat of Carey. But now she falls behind 0-2. Willis been very efficient, throwing a lot of strikes. I got to look at those live stats just like you're at, see what her strike percentage is. Been throwing a lot of strikes, been ahead 0-2 of most batters. And she'll get the strike out there. The throw down to first is in plenty of time. And Willis says, you know what, I'll just end this inning on my own. Back-to-back strikeouts from the freshman hurler. And Montevallo strands two in the second. We'll head to the bottom half of the second when we return right here on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network. You're watching Georgia Southwestern State University softball. quick peek at how Willis ended the last half inning. As we return to live action. First pitch in there for a strike to Ansley Dean, or excuse me, not Ansley Dean. My bad there. Ansley Duffy. This one's going to drop, but it's going to be a couple feet left of the line in foul territory. And Duffy will be behind 0-2. Good miss, a little bit low. Off the outer edge of the plate. Ansley Dean, the freshman, or Ansley Duffy, freshman from Noonan, Georgia, East Coweta High School. The wind picks up during her at bat here, and coming in the press box window. Right fielder moving to her right and makes the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting right fielder number 32, Haley Panett.
One away for Haley Panett. Panett, a freshman from Rincon, Georgia, South Effingham High School. Comes inside, gets the call for a strike. Popped up in the infield, gonna drop. Everybody collides and right behind the circle, and a base hit for the Lady Hurricanes. It found, oops.
Now batting at the DP number 14, Shannon Gibson.
Shannon Gibson makes her way into the box. Senior. We'll see Gibson inside the circle a little bit later this afternoon. Squares the bunt. Nice bunt down the third baseline. Only play is over to first, and the sacrifice is executed by Gibson.
Now batting shortstop number 22, Kimmy Singer.
Two away, runner moves down to second base now, and we'll get another look at Kimmy Singer as the Lady Hurricanes are back to the top of the order. A little discussion inside the circle for the Falcons. Gives us a chance to take a look at that play earlier again, the ball that dropped in. As the umps having themselves a little discussion. This is from another angle. I gotta back that up a little bit. Let's try it again. Found the one spot in the infield that they couldn't cover in time. And that gets us to where we're at after a sacrifice from Gibson, the runner at second base. Now they've had their discussion about that, I guess the first pitch of the at-bat. Count's going to be 1-1. Late on that one, trying to slap it down the line. But Singer will fall behind 1-2. Drifts away from Singer and out of the zone, perhaps a little bit high. Evens the count up at 2-2. Right there. Put it right there. That's where Singer wants it. Right there. See what we get. Foul. Well, that was about where the pitch was. Singer slaps it just to the left of the third base and into foul territory. Count remains 2-2. Upstairs for a ball. Centerville, Alabama, the home for the Falcons starting pitcher. Fouled off over the Lady Hurricanes dugout, not a play. Bibb County High School, the junior. Rocks and delivers. Finds a hole on the left side, but they were playing shallow and left. And the runner has no choice but to hold tight. So Singer finds an opening on the left side. Gets the Lady Hurricanes their third hit of the ball game. As the sun peeks out again and brightens your screen. J.C. John steps in, has a chance to knock in a run here in the second for the Lady Hurricanes. Her second look at McMillan. Swing and a miss. Again, GSWCanes.com, your home for the live stats feed. Follow your favorite team or player. So she'll offer at that one, 0-2. If you're on a mobile device, GSWCanes.com, there'll be a little calendar in the top right corner you can click on. It shows all today's games and actions across our sports. Find today's game 1. Click on that live stats link and you'll be good to go. If you're on a laptop or a desktop computer, just scroll down to the scoreboard and you'll see the live score towards the bottom half of the home page. Click on the little live stats icon, kind of the graph for the bars. Typical stuff you'd see. Links for today's ball game should also be available on the Montevallo Athletic webpage, a softball schedule, as well as the Peach Belt Conference. Fouled off third base side once again. And the count remains 1-2. This one, left fielder's not going to get there. Jay burned her. She got burned on that play. Going to come around and stand up at second and drive in 2 as that one fell right inside the line in fair territory. And Georgia Southwestern pushes across 2 more and extends its lead to 3-0. (3-0) to score. Kayla Kerr steps in. This one's trouble. This one's going to fall in. Shallow right center field. Good speed, and around comes a run. An RBI for Kayla Kerr.
How about it? At the DB, number 19, Zoe Willis.
They'll have a meeting inside the circle. First, a look at the W. This drove in 2. It's just going to be just outside of your screen, but the left fielder had a lot of ground to cover, and it fell just and shy of the warning track, but inside the line. Out of the shot there for you to see. Easy stand-up double. And a couple of runs in. And then this is the one that was just a few moments ago off the bat of Kayla Kerr. Drove in the second Lady Hurricanes run of the inning. She muscled that one into shallow right center field, and no problem scoring from second. Pitching change has been made, so we'll introduce you to the new pitcher here, Georgia Southwestern, with a 4-0 lead here in game number 1. We'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back in a moment from Lady Canes Field here in Americus, Georgia. New pitcher for Montevallo is number 18, Kaylee Hawkins, a freshman out of Huntsville, Alabama, and Buckhorn High School. Showed you that clip again during the break for our hailstorm. It's coming up awful quick. May 7th, the second time ever. 2 years ago, it was run in its inaugural event. Last year, of course, we had to cancel it because of the pandemic. COVID shut it down. So we are itching and ready and excited to bring it back on May 7th. More information coming from you here for you in just a moment. A chance for you to win $25,000 cash. That's the top prize. We're giving away $43,000 total in cash prizes that evening. First pitch out of the zone for a ball. Lady Hurricanes, actually runner at first base rather, as this one's more of a routine fly ball to left field. Easy play there to end the inning, and the Lady Hurricanes cannot add any further damage, but they did score 3 in the second. We'll head to the third here from Lady Canes Field. Georgia Southwestern with a good 4-0 lead at the gates. Game 1 of our afternoon non-conference doubleheader.
Try an Immune Builder smoothie. With 800% of your daily vitamin C, it's just what you need to rule the day.
Tell you what, that's all I see around the office are empty Smoothie King cups. They haven't been in Americus long, just opened up this early this winter, actually, I believe. And I would assume, judging by the empty cups, business is going well. Gotta love yourself a good smoothie, and if it's good enough for Drew Brees, well, there you go. So, thanks to our partners at Smoothie King and High Tone Fitness, keeping Americus healthy. And they offer some great rates for GSW students, faculty, and staff, as well as the rest of the Americus community. But again, May 7th, the second annual hailstorm, we dropped no more than 2,000 golf balls from a helicopter. Once we get 2,000 sold, that's it. No more. We're not there yet, so there's still a chance for you to get a golf ball. And again, it's a great evening. Part of your $100 entry, your $100 golf ball, you can buy as many as you want. Gives you a chance to win the grand prize, or one of several others to be given away that evening. In fact, they even give away $1,000 to the ball that lands the farthest away from the flagstick as it comes out of the helicopter, drops down on the ground below, bouncing all over. Of course, the closest wins, the farthest away even gets that $1,000 prize, so not bad. But to make it even better and sweeten the pot, swing and a miss, the count 1-1 here as we start the third. Is that if you can make it on May 7th to Providence Springs Plantation, it's a really fun evening. Food, drinks. That one softly lined to the shortstop for an easy play. The food, amazing, by the Canterbury Kitchen. The drinks, oh, they're flowing. The venue's beautiful. And the live music by the Answer Band, all included with your golf ball purchase. The number was on your screen, but you can find more information easily online. Go to gswcanes.com/hailstorm. Altogether, all one word. gswcanes.com/hailstorm. Right there's the online form. You can make your purchase today. Willis just cracking the 40 pitch mark now in this game. Adams 0 for 1, the batter. And she should get a good look here with a 3-0 pitch coming from Willis. Adams again the leading batter on the team with her 441 average coming into play. Dangerous hitter at the plate, and Willis picking her spots. Swing and a miss, and Willis has worked it back to a full count. Payoff pitch popped up. Might stay in. Is there room for Kerr? There's room, but not enough time as she hits the warning track. Got to the warning track and the ball dropped a few feet in front of her. Georgia Southwestern has been going crazy this weekend on the baseball side in at Augusta, a big Peach Belt Conference series, and they are cruising to a sweep. Draws the walk.
Second baseman number 13, Holly LaForce.
Runner at first now for the Falcons with one away. Line drive. Too hot for Wood to even get a glove up in the air as it zooms past her ear. Find the hole on the left side between her and Singer at short.
Third baseman number 14, Sierra.
Solid single. Second hit of the game for Montevallo. Runners at first and second with one away. (14-2), GSW won the opener yesterday. 15-3. They closed out the doubleheader sweep yesterday. And then today, they started at 11 a.m., moved it up so they get their game in as well. And they've needed that extra time because Georgia Southwestern has 25 runs on the board. They lead Augusta 25-6, and they're only in the sixth. Well, that'll help the team batting average. Hard hit ball. Drifting foul. It cleared the fence, but it was probably a good between 5 to 10 yards left of the foul pole. Didn't miss by much. But Kerr was right there to watch it safely fall in foul territory on the other side of the fence. The count is 2-1. Now it's 2-2. That one is hard hit. Nothing Johns could do as she lays out for it, tries to come up with the ball but can't. It gets past her and in to right center field for a double. And Montevallo's on the board.
Catcher number 10,
Cut the lead in half. Have the Falcons. This team could bat. 303 batting average as a team. They hit well. This ball's hit hard, deep, high, and gone. Kerr back on the fence, watches it go over her head. And a two-run blast. Quickly, the ball game has tied up at 4. The home run from Bertossi. Her 4th of the season. Second on the team. RBIs 9 and 10. Well, that didn't take long. They'll meet in the circle. Madison Reagan, assistant coach, pitching coach, coming out to talk to her freshman hurler. Well, we're all square again, ladies and gentlemen. Ball flying out of Lady Canes Field here this afternoon, even though the wind is not blowing out. From her knees, the play onto first. Got her! What a play. Kimmy Singer with the web gem over there at short.
First baseman number 23, Lauren Higginbotham.
Oh, off-speed pitch. Well, Willis is able to eventually close it out, but damage done by Montevallo in the third. They get 4 runs. They even it back up all square here from Lady Canes Field. Well, let's see if we could get you a look at that. Play from Singer. Very nice play from Kimmy Singer. Got the kind of a crucial out in the inning to slow things down as the Falcons were rolling. And this is how Willis ended the inning on the strikeout. Montevallo did some damage, however, again, as I mentioned, 4 runs in the third. Oops, wrong way. Bottom of the third coming up. There we go. Look at your current line score.
Leading off the home half of the third inning, third baseman number 0, Caitlin Wood.
Well, let's see if GSW can answer here in the bottom half of the inning. As the Lady Hurricanes get to the meat of their order here, starting off with Caitlin Wood, the sophomore from Crawfordville, Florida, transfer from University of North Florida. Popped up behind home plate. Hey, nice play just in front of the fence.
Now batting, first baseman number 20, Lauren Kiersey.
Hey, we can even give the visitors a highlight every once in a while. Really did mean to get their home run, but I forgot to hit the click in time. Well, Lauren Kersey, she has had a monstrous senior year. Kersey has started all 13 games for the Lady Hurricanes. She comes in batting .444, tops on the team. Oops, that's foul. Tops on the team at .444. She's got 4 home runs, which is tied for the team lead with Caitlin Wood, who was just up. 10 RBI. She's only been struck out 3 times all season. So Kersey has done well. We got 1 out in the inning. There we go. Get that up for you. Two-one offering. That ball is hit hard. That ball's high, deep, and gone. Touch 'em all. Lauren Kersey, number 20, delivers the Royale with cheese. Well, GSW back on top.
Now batting, catcher number 30, Anthony Duffy.
First pitch in there for a strike. Well, these teams can hit. This one, high fly ball, easy, should be an easy play. The wind picking up a little bit as it drops closer to second base than initially thought. Play made, however, 2 away. At first, she was just a little to her right,
Right fielder number 32,
right in the middle of the outfield, and had to come in and come in and come in as that ball beat, or the wind beat that ball down and pushed it towards the left field. 2 away. This ball's hit hard. This ball's high. This ball's deep. This ball is gone. Touch 'em all, Haley Panett. For number 32, that's a Royale with cheese. Seventh hit of the game. Another home run for the Lady Hurricanes, and the score is 6-4. Pitching change has been made. With that, we'll take a look at the first home run of the inning. This from Lauren Kersey. GSW with 2 home runs, 2 solo shots. This frame, this being the first, Lauren Kersey. Not much doubt about it. Out of your screen there. The second one, actually, you saw it land. Kersey gets a chance to touch them all.
Falcons, number 25, Mabry Norris.
Well, the Lady Hurricanes and the Falcons, as I mentioned, coming in both with some power. Take a look at, once again, if you didn't catch it before the game, this is a look at your pregame team comparison. So again, things very even as far as the home runs. Montevallo, of course, several more games played, but definitely with power in that lineup. Slugging percentage, again, favoring the Hurricanes. And it's been the pitching that's been giving the Falcons a little bit of trouble this season with that team ERA up near 5. Pitcher for Montevallo now is number 25, Mabry Norris. This one off the end of the bat into shallow right center field. Gibson's on her horse. She's going to head in for a double.
Now batting, shortstop, number 22, Kimmy Singer.
8th hit of the ball game for the Hurricanes. Fouled off. Miss Norris is making her her 6th appearance of the spring. She's pitched 7 1/3 innings, 14 hits, 16 runs, 12 of which were earned. Seven walks, 3 strikeouts. Opponents are batting .378 against Norris. She has an 0-3 record and a 14.73 earned run average. Singer swings through that one, and it will fall behind. 1-2 in the count. The 1-2 pitch. Popped up in the infield. Uh-oh. Oh. Pitcher ends up taking that one and thankfully holds on to it to end the inning. We'll head to the break with the double from Gibson. Lady Hurricanes, 8 hits in the ball game and a 2-run lead. They got a couple back that half inning.
We would like to give a little apology. We're dealing with some technical difficulties up here in the booth if you have not been able to hear for yourself. But with
Top of the 4th inning.
good news, and the good news is that the men's baseball team is now leading 25
We'll be back in a moment here at Lady Canes Field. You're watching Georgia Southwestern State University softball on the Peach Belt Conference. We're back at Lady Canes Field.
leading off the top before they the DP number 5, Gabby Guinness.
Gabrielle Guinness, number 5, to lead things off. From Montevallo. 4th inning, game number 1 of our afternoon doubleheader. Guinness 0 for 1, she struck out. Popped up. Who's going to take it? Looks like it'll be Singer. In fact, she will make the grab just in front of the bag at second.
Now batting, shortstop number 15, Hannah Carey.
Oh for 1 in the game is Carey. She struck out as well earlier in the ball game. And they'll have a meeting at the front of the circle. See that brand new indoor training facility beyond the center field wall. Baseball, softball. Right back up the middle for a base hit. One out single, runner aboard for Montevallo. Carey over at first. Strike. Brooke Ingram, the batter, 389 batting average coming into play. Ingram's 1 for 2 here in game number 1. 0-1 pitch, fouled off. Ingram has actually pitched a little bit this season as well. She's got 1 appearance, an inning and a third, or excuse me, an inning and 2/3. 0-2 offering. Won't bite on that pitch, and Willis will reset. Try again. Willis has 4 Ks in the game. She has walked 1. .70 pitches. That one fouled away. Fair dose of foul balls from Montevallo has kind of run that pitch count up a little bit, at least relative to probably her average. 1-2. Slapped into left field. Nice piece of hitting. That's a base hit. Back-to-back singles for the Falcons.
Now batting, right fielder number 21, Kinley Adams.
Kinley Adams. You got your leading hitter at the plate with a runner potentially in scoring position, a chance to get one of those runs back. In for a strike. This is the last hit. That's how we got to where we're at with runners on first and second. Ooh. That one's going to get past the catcher in the dirt for a while. Pitch is going to allow the runners to advance. And the count actually at 1-1. Only 1 out in the inning. Things getting dangerous now for GSW on the defensive side. Runners at second and third with 1 away. And again, Miss Adams, 441 batting average at the plate. 2 balls and a strike. This one into left field. Kerr shallow. They'll fake the tag as Kerr hauls it in. And a chance for Willis to get out of this clean. 2 away with runners at second and third. Henderson is 1 for 2 in the ball game. Holly LaForce Henderson, a 278 hitter. 2 home runs on the season, 10 runs driven in, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts. She has appeared in all 24 games for the Falcons, having started 23 of those contests. 1-1 pitch. Gonna give her the edge on that one. Call strike. And it's a 1-2 again. Willis She got out of a jam earlier in the ball game with back-to-back strikeouts. Now she's got a chance to do it again. If she can, she's going to get a little help from the defense this time. It'll be Caitlin Wood making the play and throwing it over to first to end the inning. Well, the Falcons had a chance to cut into that lead, but that play by Caitlin Wood closed the door, and 2 runners left stranded for the Falcons in the 4th. We'll go to the home half of the 4th here at Lady Canes Field. GSW with a 2-run lead. You're watching Georgia Southwestern State University softball here on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network.
Leading off the home half of the 4th inning, second baseman number 1, J.C. Johns.
First pitch to J.C. Johns here in the bottom of the 4th. Taken for a ball. Couple of bounces to the second baseman who will throw it on to first for the out.
Now batting left fielder number 21, Kayla Kerr.
Oops. Pulled foul, hard hit ball. Kerr gets a hold of that one, but pulls it foul out in front.
Zoe Willis.
One pitch. That ball's hit hard to right center field off the wall. Willis held up momentarily around first, but still had plenty of time to get in for a stand-up double.
Now batting, third baseman number 0, Caitlin Wood.
Two away, Caitlin Wood. A chance to get a run in here. Hits it hard, but right to the center fielder. She drifts slightly to her right and makes the grab to end the inning. Well, couldn't get around Willis after she hit the double with 2 outs. There's another. To be able to partner with all of those businesses that you'll see throughout the broadcast, helping to make
Leading off the top of the 5th inning
our
for the
student
Falcons,
athlete
number
experience
14, Sierra Easterwood.
an even better one. And we thank them for their work together, not only just on the ads and the signs and all that good stuff, but just the cooperative effort through the community. Our student athletes currently 3rd in the country in community service hours, according to Helper. And we're looking forward to seeing where they finish here as we're getting close to the end and the final standings coming up. And we've been hovering around 2nd and 3rd throughout the Division II ranks for most of the school year. And we'll see if GSW can maybe jump that team for second, that school that's in second place. But lots of community service coming from our Hurricane student athletes. Back to the action here in the 5th inning of game number 1 of our afternoon double dip. 1-1 count. The sun has found its way through the clouds, in and out throughout our broadcast. You can see Zoe's hair whipping around as the breeze starting to be a little bit more steady. Right center field, it'll be the right fielder Panette who will make the grab.
Now batting catcher number 10, Montevallo.
One away in the 5th. In there for a strike. That one lined into left field. Bounces off of Kerr's shoulder. Runner still going to hold up, however. A good throw in. And no further damage. Just a clean line drive single. Here with one out in the 5th for Montevallo.
Center fielder number 00, Avery Whitten. Pinch hitting for the Falcons, number 20, Alexis Cortez.
Number 20, Alexis Cortez comes in to pinch hit. This is her 20th game she's appeared in this season. She's got 30 at-bats, 9 hits, a .300 batting average. Has driven in a run, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts for Cortez. Cortez, a junior from Bon Air, Georgia, Veterans High School. That one misses, should be 2-0, I believe. Yep, 2-1, 2-1. Swing and a miss, runner going. Throw down, not going to be in time. It's actually 2-2. A little hit and run actually going on there for the Falcons. Unable to put it in play, though, is Cortez. Perhaps that missed swing enough to foul ball. 2-2. Enough to throw off Duffy. As the runner swipes second base. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We'll do it again. 2-2 pitch. Right back to the circle. And Willis zings it over to first base for the out. So 2 away, runner at third base.
Now batting first baseman number 23, Lauren Higginbotham.
Higginbotham steps in. Of the everyday players, she is third on the team, an impressive .357 batting average, but she's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in our opener. First pitch in there for a strike. Fouls that one back to the screen. Won't go after that one. That's low and away. Popped up, out of play, first base side. Looks like our good friends from WALB behind home plate coming up all the way from Albany to get a little footage for tonight's news broadcast. The 1-2 offering. Ooh. Not quite. A little tight. Good looking pitch from Willis. Two. That one drifts high for a ball. And the count will run full. Mr. Kyle back there behind home plate. Hard hit bullet down the third base line. Kicks up off the fence. Curve picks it up cleanly as it rolled right up the fence and into her glove, but still an easy double for the Falcons. Let me see if I got that one. I may have been.
Pitch hitting for the Falcons, number 2, Carly Molinax.
There's another look at that double. Just a rocket down the third base line. So it's a one-run game. Time called by the catcher. Duffy. She'll head out to the circle and talk to Willis, who's been battling all afternoon against this Montevallo batting order. Mullinax, the batter, number 2. 171 batting average, 23rd game played. She has 14 starts to her credit this spring. She has 6 hits on the season. 3 of them are home runs. So a definite power threat. She's been walked 10 times, even though, walked 10 times, 11 strikeouts. So count at 1-2. Dangerous hitter at the plate, but a potential strikeout victim here from Willis if she can close out the deal. Got to be careful here. The rock, the pitch. Doesn't bite. Duffy does a good job to smother that one in the dirt. And the count evens up at 2-2. High heat, and she goes up and gets the strikeout. Up the ladder she goes. Take a look at that inning-ending strikeout from Willis. She's picked her spots, and she closes out the fifth with a K. Here's a look at how the inning ended. Oop. You're getting the full replay. There it is. How about a little emotion from Duffy behind the plate? Happy to see the K there from her hurler. The freshman combination. We'll be back in a moment from Lady Canes Field. 6-5 GSW holding on. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth.
Leading off the home half of the fifth inning, first baseman number 20, Lauren Jersey.
Well, last time up, Lauren Kersey belted one over the left field wall. One of two Georgia Southwestern home runs back in the third. And she is not going to get a good look here, at least at the start of this at bat. First two pitches to Kersey, off the mark. And that one nibbling on the corner, but can't get the call. 3-0. Well, you're going to give her the green light. Kersey has, what did I say, 5 home runs? She does now. 5 home runs, 11 runs driven in. See if she gets the green light from Coach Levering. She does, and a line drive into left, a base hit. Kersey still swinging a hot stick as the Lady Hurricanes top batter here in the spring of 2021. She had the green light, and that's what they're chanting from the dugout. They'll get a pinch runner.
Pinch running for the Hurricanes, number 5, Haley Griffin.
That'll give us a chance to take another look at that hit from Kersey.
Now batting, catcher number 30, Ansley Duffy.
Duffy is 0 for 2. She has struck out once this afternoon. This one hit hard, but it does drop inside the line for a base hit. They're going to send her from first. That's why they put the pinch runner in. The pinch runner for the Lady Hurricanes that just came around to score. That was number 5, Haley Griffin. Sophomore from Valdosta, Georgia. Lowndes High School turns the Jets on. And that's a big-time hit right there. And an RBI for Duffy.
Now batting, right fielder number 32, Haley Panett.
Seven 5. Georgia Southwestern out in front. Looks like we're going to have another pinch runner here. Waiting to come in and just out of your screen. There she is.
Pitch running for the Hurricanes, number 3, Bailey Christian.
Bailey Christian taking second base, the freshman from Jackson, Georgia, Jackson High School. Out at second now. Ball and a strike. Upstairs, 2-1. Swing and a miss. A big cut from Panett. The freshman has some power as well. She's got 3 home runs this season. Six hits. So similar to what I was saying last half inning. 6 hits. 3 of them are home runs. Fouls that one off. Well, that was coming into play today. Panett 2 for 2 with 1 run driven in this afternoon. So her ratio has changed a little bit. Now it's 8 hits, 3 home runs. No, I take that back. She had the other solo shot. So her percentage is spot on. Yeah, Panett homered back in the 3rd. So 8 hits, 4 of which have been home runs. This one fouled back to the screen. Three home runs have been peppered in the scoring combined. These two teams have combined for 3 home runs. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the run scoring hits have been doubles between the two teams. So these two sides are slapping the ball all over the place. Another payoff pitch to Panett. She's going to lay off of it and draw the walk. Runners at first and second for Shannon Gibson, the senior.
Now batting, number 14, Shannon Gibson.
She had a double earlier in the ball game. Gibson is 1 for 1. And we'll have a meeting inside the circle, and a pitching change is going to be made. Number 17 coming in to pitch for the Falcons. Number 17 is Caitlin Fluga. My apologies if I said that wrong. Making her 5th appearance of the spring. She has started 1 game, 5 innings pitched, 12 hits, 6 runs, 4 of which have been earned, a walk, 2 strikeouts. Opponents batting .444 against Caitlin. She has yet to record a decision. She has a 7.20 ERA. Should actually be less than that. I think these numbers are based on on a 9-inning game. 5 innings pitched, 4 earned runs should be less than a 7 ERA. So this must be based off of unfortunately off a 9 run. So these ERAs are a little high for Montevallo. Not on a 7-inning scale, but which bumps it up a little bit. That's the last hit we got for you. Should be that. There we go. Bunt right back to the front of the circle. Pitcher will make it. And another sacrifice bunt for Shannon Gibson will move the runners over. And give the Lady Hurricanes a chance to add to their lead. So mission accomplished for Gibson.
Shortstop, number 22, Kimmy Singer.
1 away. Man, if the lighting could stay just like this, it's perfect. How about it, Mother Nature? Keep those clouds around. All right, Kimmy Singer 1 for 3. She struck out once in the ball game. Lady Hurricanes back to the top of the order. Ian Singer. This one misplayed by the second baseman, not in time. Third error of the ball game for Montevallo. The runner will score from third. Squares to bunt. An awkward stolen base there. Runner will take second. Oh, 1 pitch coming up. That one low for a ball. JC Johns 1 for 3. She's driven in a pair and has 1 strikeout in game 1 here this afternoon. Squares to bunt. And they're going to call JC Johns out.
Left fielder, number 21, Kayla Kerr.
On that play, so there's 2 away and runners at second and third for the Lady Hurricanes. They got 2 in this inning rather. That one bounces up, nowhere for the runners to go, however, as it wasn't far enough to make a sprint for home. So it'll just be a ball, and another look coming up for Kayla Kerr. Kerr is 1 for 3 with an RBI. This one's going to drop into left field. One hop, 2 runners in. RBIs 2 and 3 of the game for Kayla Kerr. 12th hit of the game for Georgia Southwestern.
Now batting, number 19, Zoe Willis.
And runs 9 and 10 just scored. This ball is hit high, deep, and gone! On top of the batting cage, see ya! Zoe Willis, touch 'em all! It's time for a Royale with cheese!
Now batting, third baseman number 0, Caitlin Wood.
Home run for Zoe Willis. Oops. There you go. Lady Hurricanes with 6 runs here in the 5th inning. Caitlin Wood 1 for 3 in the game. 2-0 pitch. Short hops it to the second baseman who throws on to first for the final out of the inning. But not until Georgia Southwestern did some damage. GSW heads to the 6th with a big lead now over the Falcons here in game number 1. Georgia Southwestern State University softball right here on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network. We head to the 6th.
They say college is the best time of your life. But what about what comes next? At Georgia Southwestern State University, you're not just here for the clubs, or the campus, or the dining hall. You're here for small class sizes, affordable programs, and real-world experience. When you come to GSW, you're not just here for college. You're here for your tomorrow. Georgia Southwestern State University. Take tomorrow by storm. Start your journey at gsw.edu.
Leading off the top of the 6th inning, shortstop number 15, Hannah Carey.
Line drive just to the right of the shortstop. Singer with a diving effort. Didn't quite have the camera flipped in time. Good try, but a clean base hit for the Falcons to open up the 6th inning. See if we can lighten that up a little bit. Oof. That's pretty. A little too bright. Two oh. Pitch coming from Willis here. Two balls and a strike. Let's see. Try to get that clouds a little bit thicker, a little bit darker as they're rolling in. Hopefully we can get game 2 underway. We're playing with our camera coloring a little bit. That one called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The batter, Brooke Ingram. Ingram 2 for 3 here in the opener. Willis trying to get it. Check swing, gonna drop. No. Kerr played it well. Really just had to take a few steps to her right, in and to her right to make the play. 1 away. Bases are empty, my apologies. Bases are empty with 1 out. No, I was right in the first place. Shouldn't have second-guessed myself. We had the line drive base hit through the left side to start the inning, so that is why we're at where we're at. Nice floater that comes in there for a strike. Off-speed pitch. Snap throw down to first, not in time. But it, Kersey wanted to throw over. There just wasn't enough time for Johns to get over to the bag in time to make a play. So Kersey just kind of has to eat it, and hold on to that one. So an infield single. Infield single for the Falcons. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That one's going to drop in for a base hit into left center field. They're going to have the chance for the play at third, not in time. Runners there safely. A little bobble in the outfield after the base hit. 1 run in.
Third baseman, number 14, Sierra Easterwood.
Base hit for the batter. She advanced on the throw over to third. th hit of the ball game, almost even with the Lady Hurricanes. Just a difference in the score at this point. Coach Madison Reagan on to talk to Zoe. 12-6 your score. There's where we stand. Still got a little cushion to play with, but there is only one away here in the inning. In there for a strike. I believe it's 1-1, but I'm not positive. Won't matter. This one's fly ball. Panette comes over from right field to make the play. Sacrifice for the batter and a run in. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher number 10, Montevallo.
Well, the Falcons have managed to add 2 runs to their total this half inning, but now there's 2 outs and a runner at third. Oops, my bad, that's a ball. One offering in there for a strike. One pitch. Fouled out of play. And there it is, strikeout from Willis. That'll do it for the Falcons in the 6th. Here's how the inning ended. Willis gets the strikeout to close things up here in the 6th. That strikeout from Willis, her 6th of the ball game. Guys, don't forget that the best way you can connect with the Hurricanes, either the Hurricanes as a whole, our athletic department, or specifically with the GSW softball team, is through social media. We've got all the accounts right there on your screen, so hopefully there's some platform that you're involved with, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. We're also simulcasting this broadcast on our YouTube channel, which is GSW Athletics. But the top account is the athletics department, and the one underneath it for each of those platforms is how you can connect with the softball team. So Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you've got your pick. All three would be great, but just make sure you get on board with at least one of those accounts if you are interested in following GSW athletics and GSW softball. Bottom of the sixth inning we go. Kersey rips that one foul as it takes a few bounces and right in front of head coach Nikki Levering. Kersey 2 for 3. Solo home run in the ball game. Bottom of the sixth. Couple bounces over to the shortstop in time to get Kersey out at first. One away. One up, one down here for Our Lady Canes in the sixth.
Now batting, catcher number 30, Ansley Duffy.
Duffy steps in. She's 1 for 3. Has a double. Drove in a run. That one a little bit low for a ball. In there, called strike on the outside edge. I'm curious to see what the local radar is here as things are getting a little dark around us. Dark on our camera. Fouled off. Back to the pitcher. Off the end of the bat, not a lot on it. She makes the play over to first. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder number 32, Haley Panette.
Oof. It'll be interesting to see if we get a start of game 2 as there's a cell coming that's right on the outskirts of town right now. We may have to just go to a one camera feed if there is a game number 2. It does look like it'll kind of, well, there'll be a break after this line of showers goes through. Whether or not that'll be still make it where they can get underway remains to be seen. But definitely glad they started a few minutes early today. Otherwise, the game would be legal, but or official, but swing and a miss. Right on the outskirts of town. Fouled off. Couple bounces of the shortstop over to first. Not in time. Off the bag. off the pitcher. That's a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, number 22, Kimmy Singer.
Lady Hurricanes with 2 aboard, 2 away here in the 6th. She's going to be safe. Nope. Well, they're going to call her out. Let's see. Just out of curiosity, let's see how close that was. Let's see here. Oh, of course, it's going to go full speed. Well, you be the judge. That's all right. We got to get this one in. A look at the upcoming games for Georgia Southwestern. Uh-oh, rains have come. Oh, rats. Well, hopefully our camera will survive. We're going to lighten up the... Probably going to have to go to just our home plate cam the rest of the way. Well, maybe you can still see it. It's getting awful dark, and we don't have a way to get out there to the deer stand and update that for you. So we're going to leave it on our home plate camera where the lighting is a little bit better and bring this one to the end for you. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh boy. Rain's coming down hard now. I don't know if you can kind of see that on your screen. Straight down. Oh, I guess it would help to have the scoreboard back up for you as we're coming to the close of this one. Couple bounces of the shortstop onto first, not in time. Infield single. Oop, there are no runners on. My bad there. We're still caught in the last one. 12th hit of the game for the Falcons. Nobody out. Well, I don't know if we're going to get an opportunity to play game number 2. So I wanted to get in one quick announcement as they're about to take the players off the field. A happy birthday to a special fan that's watching us all the way back in Colborne, Ontario, Canada. Mama Gibson, happy birthday. Shannon's thinking of you today, and I was going to save that for when she pitched game number 2, but I don't know if we'll get there. So happy birthday to Mother Gibson. We hope you are having a great one, and we hope you enjoyed watching today's broadcast. The teams have cleared the field as the rain is coming down, and I don't think it's going to stop based on what I saw anytime soon. Again, there'll be a little break in the action, but that cell is still going to take a little time to blow through here before there'd be that break, and then it looks like there's still some more rain coming behind that as well. So when they do get a clearing, I don't think it's going to be for very long. That might be it for today. But I'm not a weatherman. Let's see what happens. We'll leave it here for a few minutes. I'm going to take the headset off. We'll just have the ticker letting you know that we're under a rain delay, and we'll see what happens here, if the teams will have a chance. They didn't get the tarp down, and with that being said, you don't know how much rain the field's actually going to be able to take before they'll have to bang it and call it a day. There's no tarp. It doesn't look like they'll be rolling out a tarp. So we might only get one in today. We'll see in a minute. Maybe this will be a quick sell. We'll take the headset off. We'll leave it here for a few minutes till we see what's happening. And you are watching Georgia Southwestern State University softball on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network. We're under a rain delay at Lady Canes Field. It's the top of the 7th inning here from Americus. We'll be back here shortly to give you an update once we got one. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, a couple warm-up pitches for Zoe. They see a break in the action. Excellent.
Now batting, number 23, Lauren Higginbotham.
Runner goes. Throw not in time. Stolen base. Lights are on at Lady Canes Field. Couple bounces back to Willis, and she'll make the play over at first. First out of the inning. Runner advances to third.
Now batting, number 2, Carly Molinex.
Rain's coming down. They're desperately trying to get the seven innings in for this one. Got the players back out on the field in a hurry. Rain has picked back up again, though, however. One away. 2 strikes from Willis. Oh, actually, it's the top of the 7th. Get my inning straight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Runner is at third base. Two balls, 2 strikes. Picks back up again. I hope I'm wrong, but with, again, nothing special here with not a very large break of what I'm seeing until about 4:40, 5 o'clock. Well, he's not too eager to go home yet. Leaves that one a ball. And no tarp down. I don't think the field will take a whole lot much more rain before they'll be pretty mucky with puddles. And then it won't be safe. Payoff pitch. Ground ball. Looks the runner back. The throw to first is in time. And there's 2 away. The Falcons down to their final out.
Now batting, shortstop number 15, Hannah Carey.
Again, of course, I'm not rooting for that. I want to see these 2 teams do battle one more time. So hopefully things will break up. And we'll get a chance to get in a second game. In there for a strike. Willis, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk this afternoon. At least there is a breeze, so if it does stop, air things out. A hard hit ball, no doubt. That one is on the batting cage. Gone. 2-run shot. And it's a 12-9 game. Falcons don't want to head home quite yet.
Now batting, left fielder number 12, Brooke Ingram.
No center field cam, unfortunately, so you just got to watch it from right here. The bat toss. There was no doubt. You could tell Murdoch was just going to enjoy watch. No, not enjoy, but just watch where it came down because there was no way she was going to be able to make a play. Back to the live action. But this should be the ball game. And in fact, it is. That'll do it from Lady Canes Field. Game 1 of what we would hope would be a non-conference doubleheader, but it remains to be seen. Is your final line score in this one? Ooh, can clear the bases. Well, these 2 teams can hit. There's no doubt about that. With the win, Georgia Southwestern improves its record to 9-5. 9-5 this spring. Montevallo falls to 10-14. Willis will be the winning pitcher, and she'll improve her record to 4-1 this spring. With a loss from McMillan, her record would drop to 4-3. Georgia Southwestern, a run in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the third, and 6 in the fifth. Montevallo, nothing in the first, nothing in the second, 4 in the third. They actually tied the game at 4-4. GSW took a 6-4 lead after they had a chance to hit in the third. Montevallo cut it to 6-5 with a run in the fifth, but that six-run fifth inning put it out of reach. The Falcons added 2 runs in the sixth, 2 more in the seventh to get to their 9, and that there is your final score. Again, as we take a look at what might lie ahead for the Lady Hurricanes, this is the start of 4 straight dates at home. So 8-game homestand coming up for the Lady Hurricanes. Hopefully they'll get number 2 in here today. And then they open, finally, Peach Belt Conference play on Tuesday against Georgia College. Home Tuesday, home on Saturday, and home next Wednesday. Again, 8 straight games right here at Lady Canes Field. They're working on getting that tarp down. And hopefully, just maybe, they can save this thing so we can get a second game in. I would assume the start time will be pushed back a bit. As again, what I'm seeing shows rain coming through till about 4:30, 4:40. Remains to be seen if we'll wait it out that long. But the tarp coming down at Lady Canes Field. They're rolling it out. And hopefully we'll have a second game here this afternoon. Remains to be seen. We're going to go off the air, and you'll just have to stay tuned. Again, now is a great time to make sure you follow us on social media. Twitter would be probably the first place you'd get an update. Instagram, not quite so much on Instagram with this. Facebook will let everybody know as well. And then also, again, on our website, gswcanes.com, gswcanes.com. Just check the schedule portion, and if there is a cancellation, we'll be sure to change the schedule appropriately. And we'll relay the message to the communication staff at Montevallo as well. That'll do it here in game number 1 from Lady Canes Field. GSW gets the 12-9 win. Thanks for tuning in. You've been watching Georgia Southwestern State University softball right here on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network.